Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Facial Tootin now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lions! Here's a Lion!
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go right back to Etienne. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Rookie Myers, and he's got it. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Caught, nice gain left side. He takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. Take right over. Hey. Go, let's go. Go. Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script the first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Byard there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down, he takes the option right. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit.
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And no success on the fake punch. That was really too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop that. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Option good here to ETN. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hey, run!
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Connects on the crosser. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Throwing again is Lamar. Caught. So there's that rookie out of Florida State. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. This one say Andrews out right. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. From the pistol, Henry. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
What? Man!
4th down. Here's Jackson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Zone read. They'll give it to Tootin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Lawrence now off the play action. Flush down now to his, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
You're
going to try to throw for it. Look at that power, deep left side. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, Ron!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Caught out wide. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Lamar now from the gun. The left side come by Andrews. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st down. Here's Lamar. On the move. Headed right. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring it down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Play fake. Jackson. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And that will not be enough for a first down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Hey, kill. 11. Here we go.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Run loss on a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
On play action now, Lawrence. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Finds him on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Intercepted in the end zone. Travis Hunter reels in the pick.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
One last play before the break.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. He rolls to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Hey.
Lawrence to throw it. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, let's go. Go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll run, ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down.
And the defender comes away with it. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. What's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 42. Now Jackson off the play action. He's got Andrews. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And again, it's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. On first down, Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Ravens football, and they're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And all around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Touchdown and bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tootin now on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Once going to get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And Baltimore finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down give to Tootin. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
ETN on 3rd down. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Piece of 24.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Hey, go! Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Ready, break! Red on red. Go! Hey, Soko, some height. Silver.
They're going to pass it here. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
On red. Hey, son, silver.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Fall down the whole way to the turf, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Big gain downfield. What a play on 4th down. Give them the first after a gain of 27. Lamar throwing again. Completed to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So in Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Red on red. 11, add it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On second down, it's ETN. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Setting up to pass. One of the lock centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Throwing now. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. And he will spike it. 7 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here he is to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
This is for the ball game. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent